Hey fellas, Dan Brocos from Lead Faucet Tactical. Today we're going to talk about how to fight in and around cover, which I call a hard clear. That is coming up, occupying our alleyway behind the building, and immediately using our piece of cover to support ourselves. All right, fellas, hard clear around cover. What I mean by that is I'm going to come up and use my piece of cover. I don't care if it's the side of a wall, a vehicle, whatever it is, I need to support myself. And one, my hand hold is very important. So are my feet. I'm always squared up to my piece of cover for that 10-round string. Two, I don't have to worry about clearing outside to in now. I'm automatically going to take this by force. Yes, I'm not initially as exposed as I am when I pie it, but in the end, our head is still showing. I got to see what I'm going to hit at. And I will take a little bit of exposure for a more aggressive stance because our whole goal is not hiding around cover, but fighting from it. I can eliminate the threat, I would say, a little bit quicker using this technique compared to pieing, but either or are correct. All right, fellas, my hard clear and cover. In a previous episode, we talked about pieing. This is a little bit different. I'm going to come up, especially if this is an alleyway and I got to move quick, or if the side of the building and I want to come up and post immediately up here. Yes, I'm a little bit more exposed with my outside foot, maybe. My head's always exposed regardless of what technique it is, but I have a solid handhold position. I use a little doohickey right here, hook my thumb under and rest on. I don't care if this is a vehicle, the side of a building or what, but I can use my cover support and traverse anywhere I want and have a good stable platform for putting 10 rounds downrange. All right, fellas, I've moved up my piece of cover, hard clear. We're not pieing it this time. Both are valuable techniques. Up here, I'm gonna pre-position my hand on my little doohickey, so I got my piece of cover pretty good. I'm using my cover to support multiple strings. It's way better than shooting off balance. My outside foot is right here. I'm just gonna come up, occupy this by force. You can see a good solid position, weight forward, outside leg. If you were looking down this alleyway, yes, you would see a little bit more of my shoulder, a little bit more of my leg and my head. But in the end, our head always has to be exposed no matter what technique you use. And at least I got a good stable firing position. All right, fellas, I call it a hard clear in and around cover. And what that means is I'm using this for support. You see the solid hand positions I have when I was shooting 5-round strings, so make sure we got a solid hand position. I don't care if it's a piece of wood, a vehicle, a tree, whatever you're using, make sure we practice our hand holds both strong and support. Also, your feet. Make sure you're squared up to your piece of cover, your weight's forward. Help stabilize your shots. All in all, make sure we're practicing hard clears in and around cover. I don't care what your cover is, half-ass or cover.